I'm not going to say this is the biggest L of this situation that Logan has personally taken. I mean, that sausage video that's out there of Nina in bed, just, oh my god, there's no coming back from that one. But this situation right here, I'm of two minds. Not of the fact that this is a complete and total loss for the little aspiring power couple. It's just Nina Agdal is the one that's suing. Bruh, you know exactly what this is. She's trying to sue Dillon Danis for posting public information. Weird thing to try to get across there. But then also implement a restraining order like Logan. If you're not exactly all of that secure in your fighting ability, you can pull out from the fight, and that's totally fine. Everybody already thinks you're a cuck anyways, so what's a little bit more fuel on this fire? But this is a breaking news right here. So Nina Agdal sues Dillon Danis over Paul fight trolling, files for a restraining order. It's absolutely buck-ass wild. A restraining order. He's all online. It's like, you know, he's just doing this. What started out as simple fight promotion has just spun out and has made Nina and her strong-ass jawline the poster child for shaming these hoes and not taking any of these 304 seriously. I will be eternally grateful for Dillon for doing that, for just bringing this back up into the public consciousness. But as this is a civil lawsuit, even though there's some pretty steep fines, potentially for Dillon, it does set a nasty precedent because, well, all the major changes normally happen in criminal court where you set a standard going forward. But in the civil side of things, oh, this is where law gets buck wild and you just get a bunch of those ambulance chasers and, well, the people that are big mad that the ban the ADL is trending, they seem to profit. Weird coincidence. But no, then you're going to start to see these bitches, okay? These absolute trifling thoughts that are currently selling their butthole pictures for $4.99 on the internet. Because this stuff is only going to get worse. And Nina is a woman of a certain age, right? Like, she's 31 years old. Oof. And most of her stuff was in major publications. Doesn't excuse any of her actions. She's trifling. She's terrible. Like, bruh, if your girl is acting like this is a 9-second clip, and this one's terrible, bro. Like, this is really bad.
Like a virgin.
Yes!
I'm not just talking about her singing. It's really bad too, but that's what, see, when you're an attractive woman, okay, when you're a Sports Illustrated model, when you're a Maxim model, FHM, I don't even know what else that she was out there on, but she was on all of the covers in the late 2000s, early 2010s. When you're of that caliber, right? Like, nobody's ever going to tell you, it's like, bitch, you really suck at singing. And then especially when, you know, you realize you're losing the room and then, well, you know, you do the only thing that they all know how to do.
Sex for the very first time.
Oof.
I love.
They always get naked. Like, bruh, is just going down there. It's like, she really pulled her titties out. Holy, man. Like, why would you, if you thought that she was a good girl, she's going to be somebody that's going to raise your kids. And there is such a perfect example of shit that's going on right now. Why you don't wife up these party girls? You know the story of Sansa Stark? If you don't, we'll just go ahead and run that video. That one's going to be coming out tomorrow because it's perfect. It is so perfect as to what is going on right now. Logan thinks that he can make a hoe a housewife. Well, guess what? That shit doesn't fucking work. Even if you're going to be the poster child, which Logan Paul is fucking far from. Agdal beelined to the court on Wednesday to file documents obtained by TMZ Sports, claiming that Danis has posted despicable things about her more than 250 times since his fight with Paul was announced earlier this summer. Yo, sweetheart. Those are all publicly available information. If you're going to be taking up something with anybody, you'd have to go over there and do that with the paparazzi that snapped those pictures, for those cameramen that took the pictures, from yourself that took the pictures in the stories. Like, you see a trend here, you are a thought. You whore yourself out for the camera. And now because people are just simply holding up a mirror to your activities, now you're shocked about it? Come on. Which means something totally different for Nina. In her suit, she says that she suffered humiliation, emotional damage, and reputational harm. Public information. All right. Alleging that one post Danis made on August 11th in particular violated federal and state law. Which one specifically? Is that the LeBron picture? Is that the one that you're going for? Because it's not the sausage video, and the sausage video is just I would definitely point that out as being the most detrimental. But, you know, why would you go ahead and try to highlight one specifically? Because they were all just bad. Like, Whatever. She says as a part of the post that Danis threw up sexually explicit image of her that was taken from a romantic encounter that she had had with a person more than 10 years ago. Oh, back when you were in your prime. So with Leo, when you were on a boat, and once again, guys, if she's on a yacht, she got. And has posted the photograph entirely uncensored. Oh, from his ex Twitter account. Oh no, that's the nude. She's just topless in that one. I think that's probably the one. I can't show it on, video streaming services, even on Rumble. They have a nudity clause, but you can go find it if it's still up there. That's a professionally taken photo, by the way. That's been around forever. Like her titties are out there on display. It doesn't fit. Like this fucking hack strip mall lawyer that wrote up this suit just clearly doesn't know. That violates federal law. It's like, bitch, your titties are all over the internet. Okay, just showed a video of you taking them out for the public, and thank God it was censored because, man, you can't sue over, ownership of public property. Later that day, Danis reposted the explicit photograph in order to maximize the number of views it would receive. It's always with money with these motherfuckers. I just normally jump to something else, but whenever somebody gets called out, what's their first defense? You're just doing this for clout, and you're just trying to do this for attention, and you're trying to do it to secure the bag, which is also the same reason that Nina is out there shaking her ass for everybody. The 31-year-old model, claims Danis only agreed to delete it after Misfits Boxing, the organization behind the October 14th Danis v. Paul tilt, threatened to cancel the fight unless he took it down. So yeah, that's either the titties out picture or it's something that I missed before I really started paying attention. Agdal added the suit that many of Danis's other posts have upset her, so she's suing over hurt feelings. Again, public information. You're not going to win this. You're just going to end up wasting a bunch of fucking money, including a tweet that he made on August 28th. Says that she showed a video of her from 6 years ago talking about her desire for intimacy during a period of celibacy. The longest that she's gone. Like, those words are going to be haunted in my mind. It's not like I've gone back and watched and laughed at that video a whole bunch. I actually haven't. It's 40 seconds, and it's horrifying. If you ever hear your girl talking about that, oh my God, you couldn't make those cartoon smoke piles behind you spin fast enough as you fucking leave that situation. She's just looking for a big sausage to destroy her body. Bro, I don't even care if she's looking for your big sausage like that. If she's posting that on the internet, it's a wrap. You can't have your girl out there like that. She's only going to be a problem and a nuisance for you going forward. So to say that it was, a period of celibacy, she was just saying this is the longest I've gone since I started, which could be a week. It could be an hour in this bitch's case. Holy. She claimed in the suit that the vid of her stored deep in her Snapchat archive. Deep in her Snapchat archive, which sounds dirty in and of itself. But again, it's still on Snapchat, you fucking idiot. It's social media. These bitches, man. Clearly for her future ex-husband. Nobody tells this bitch no. Nobody tells her what the fuck is up. Suggesting Danis had hacked her personal account. It's everywhere. You can go fucking find it. I don't think it's him specifically. It's just people sending him information. Or had obtained the private video from someone who had done so. Again, social media, like, I don't even know what to tell you. She's asking for unspecified damages in the suit, but wants no less than $150,000 per violation, per the 250 plus upsetting images. So she's just trying to bankrupt Danis, okay, trying to shut this down. But guess what? These animals, they're already out the barn, and she's already just trying to suck the biggest dick. As for the TRO, Temporary Restraining Order, she's asking a judge to bar Danis from posting sexually explicit images of her going forward. Well, that's alright, bitch. Even if she's just completely dressed in a fucking burqa from head to toe, you're still going to find pictures of her all around, just a bunch of miscellaneous dudes. So it's still going to be hilarious regardless, in the wake of Danis's repeated threats to release further images that could be damaging to Agdal's reputation. Yeah, she wants to be a hoe in private, guys. Come on now. She's a reformed girl. She wouldn't be doing any of this stuff now, would she? For Danis's part, he's been very unapologetic over the post throughout the past few weeks. Oh my God, he has just been a gift. The gift that keeps on giving. Kind of like what some of Nina's former lovers ended up getting, just a random itch whenever it burns or something like that. Just simply the gift that keeps on giving. But Dillon, Well, outside of the obvious video. Okay, he got time, cuz he got time for everybody in Camp Logan right now, including, well, Mike Matchlack. Oh my god, this guy's such a fucking embarrassment, bro. Like, you're what, 6 feet tall, 260 pounds, and you're built like a fucking container of cookie dough? Not quite a flex, but okay. It's like, if this is the guy in the tight-knit circle of Logan Paul, the guy who, at least to his credit, man, like, if you're gonna wife up a hoe, go ahead and go for the Apex hoe and Lana Rhodes. I'm not saying, no, that's not an endorsement, and that's definitely not advice at all, but at least he went right to the top. Jake Paul, or not Jake Paul, I've got respect for Jake Paul, somewhat. But Logan Paul, on the other hand, he didn't even go for, like, Brooklyn Decker, who was definitely on top at that time. If you know, you know, and if you don't, well, there you go. You got some searching to do in your, near future. Or Kate Upton. He can't quite compete with Verlander money. He went with, like, the third of that era, okay? And I'm even just leaving out the chicks that, presaged her as well, like Adriana Lima. He went with a mid-tier swimsuit model who has no real discernible ass and mid-level titties. Like, you took the theme of wifing up a hoe, but you didn't really go toe-to-toe with Mike's prowess. But hey, man, don't worry. Once again, Dillon's got your back on this one for setting the record straight. Crazy. Mike weighs less than Nina's body count. Fucking god, man. Like, nobody's safe in that camp. That shit is fucking hilarious, man. And then they started getting into a tete-a-tete. You're now, bro, how could you be trading if you're tweeting all day? I know you're gonna use all this X revenue for that pull-out clause payment. So funny. This was a couple of days before Team Logan decided to go out there and launch a lawsuit and try to get a TRO. And they're out there talking, oh, you're not even gonna show up to the fight. And it's like, well, legally I might not be able to, so what are we doing? You're literally Logan Paul's cum rag. Shut your mouth before I bully you so bad you start taking heroin again. This motherfucker is just nuking everybody that gets in his way. Right now, this guy's on such a legendary roll. Just don't. Just fucking don't. Save yourself. Yes, Dillon. I did have an opiate problem 13. Oh my god, you're trying to pull the victim card, bro. You just got cooked, and then all of a sudden, then he just goes, well, actually, let's get serious for a second. And then Dillon, I ain't reading all that. Good for you, or sorry that happened. Just fucking perfect, man. This is what happens when you're on a level where the entire world's behind you at this point in time, like you see with Dillon. Outside of a couple of the posts that, Logan is putting out there right now, I don't even know the last time that dude has put something out that doesn't have comments turned on, because everything has been shut down. You just step the fuck out of the way, you let him do what he do, and then maybe you prove yourself in the ring. Maybe somebody woke up one morning and went, oh man, I can't wait for that fight, and oh my god, it's only in a couple of weeks time, and I have absolutely no fucking skill inside the ring, and I'm 0-2 with my fight record. Oh god, what are we gonna do? Oh honey, can you file a lawsuit because your innate hoedom has been put on the town square for the world to see? Can we just go ahead and do that real quick? But here we go from the announcement. Nina Agdal has filed a massive lawsuit against me. She filed a restraining order against me and is seeking prison time, so the fight is in jeopardy if I'm in jail. And this is actually wild, but I won't stop. Fuck the system, come get me. Logan Paul is a dead man walking. And again, this is just an admission that, yeah, I don't quite have the skills to defend my girl, so now I'm just going to have to run to the civil courts to deal with this. Unbelievable. I will provide more details when I can, but because it's a federal case... Sorry, what? Oh yeah, right, because this is going on the internet, so it would affect interstate commerce. So yeah, that makes sense. I can't at this time. P.S. Fuck that hoe. My guy out here still fucking posting memes. Gotta fuck them all. Nina's lawyer. Yo, that one right there's fucking peak shit. Nina Agdal will be called Karen Agdal till her further notice. Alright, fair bet. And yeah, the response to just end all responses, I didn't even put a ring on it, and she's already trying to fuck me out of all my money. Fucking yo. Dude, even in the face of this, a monumental, gigantic lawsuit is still out here promoting this shit. Makes me really want to see this fight. And just also lets me know that Logan, he really doesn't have it. I wasn't a fan. I wasn't even somebody who would even tacitly support this fucker right now. But in light of so many other things going on right now, in a bunch of different aspects, anybody who isn't down with the cause, they don't keep it 10 toes down, yeah, they don't deserve anybody's respect at this point in time. Dillon, on the other hand, yeah, he gets all the props on this one. This is funny as fuck. Keep doing what you're doing and agitating all of these fucking soy cucks. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.